In today's video, we'll be talking about the cities in Africa that are set to dominate the world in the next 10 to 20 years. In 2022, Cairo, Egypt is the only city that makes the top 10 list of the biggest cities in the world. By 2030, Cairo will be joined by Lagos, Nigeria, and by 2050, both Lagos and Cairo are expected to be surpassed by Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. By 2050, the UN predicts that Africa's population will double. Despite cultural portrayals in the West, Africa is a continent of over 50 countries with massive skyscrapers and advanced cities. African cities are on the rise all across the continent. Mega projects are being built to match. Did you know the largest oil refinery in the world is currently being built in Lagos? Or that Egypt just completed a new capital city with 40,000 hotel rooms in a theme park? Let's take a look at Africa's top 7 massive mega projects. Let's start with number 7, the Djibouti Towers. Construction giant China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation has already laid the foundation for the $70 million 23-story luxury hotel in Djibouti. Once completed, the futuristic hotel will be the tallest complex of skyscrapers in Africa. Designed by the Russian architect Alex Wizhevsky, it will include trade and entertainment centers, restaurants, cinemas, and concert and exhibition halls. Each section of the 800-foot-tall Djibouti Towers will honor the country's national symbols. The center tower features a spear and a shield topped with a star, symbolizing the nation's unity. The spear is flanked by a twin tower featuring a bulging curve and a unique form signifying the traditional Djibouti dagger, decorated with elements of laurel wreath. The wreath itself symbolizes the peace that came to Djibouti after it gained its independence on June 27, 1977. Even taller than that is the Messkel Tower in Ethiopia. The concept design of the tower depicts Ethiopian culture in a fascinating and artistic way, expertly mixing cultural heritage and modern touches. The 820 feet tall mixed-use building is shaped like a messab, a colorful hand-woven Ethiopian basket, serving as a table where food is placed during communal meals. The messab signifies unity, covenant, and togetherness. The tower boasts modern construction advancements to attract tourists as well. The 70-story skyscraper will include a hotel, a retail center, cultural center, representatives of all regions of Ethiopia, a gym, and a golf club, among other things. The Ethiopian government believes this tower will boost its economy and advance and enhance its image on the world stage. The $681 million project will enable the hotel and tourism industry to solve problems related to a shortage of training rooms, student dormitories, and model hotels, a major challenge of the region that it's been facing. At number 5 is the Greater Cornubia in South Africa. Located in the northern quarter of Durban, approximately 4 miles south of King Shaka International Airport, is the Greater Cornubia, an integrated human settlement. This bold, catalytic development is pioneering the concept of incorporating industrial, commercial, residential, and open space into South Africa's urban design. Already under development with significant investment, this forward-thinking, all-inclusive urban node is where business, lifestyle, and retail activities thrive. Cornubia is expected to create 45,000 permanent jobs over the long term, contributing approximately $1.55 million to the national economy. The plan is to build over 25,000 new homes. Other facilities planned for the almost 5-square-mile town include schools, clinics, police stations, post offices, and multi-purpose halls. The intent is to create a modern African city that offers tons of uses, augmenting the range of services and amenities already existing in the broader ridge area. Next up is Kenya's Konza Technopolis. Kenya is constructing a $14.5 billion technology hub called Konza, tagged Africa's Silicon Savannah. Konza lies 40 miles south of Nairobi and will be a futuristic technological hub moderned after Silicon Valley in the United States, a place known for its technology. The goal is to attract technological talent and investors and drive the economy's economic growth. The city will specialize in software development, data, disaster recovery, call center services, light manufacturing industries, and research. Being a smart city, Konza will be equipped with IoT devices, that's Internet of Things devices, that can gather, analyze, and store data from smart devices and sensors embedded around the cityscape. This real-time information will help improve amenities such as roadway sensors that monitor pedestrians, bicyclists, and vehicles, allowing traffic lights to adjust to road users more accurately too. The 7.7 square mile project will include a science park, a convention center, shopping malls, hotels, international schools, and health facilities. Konza's $4.5 billion price tag city is expected to be a critical driver of Kenya's National Development Plan, called Kenya Vision 2030. At number 3 is the massive Dangote oil refinery in Lagos, Nigeria. A new African industrial giant is emerging from the Lekki coastline of Lagos, the Dangote Refinery Project. Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest man, is constructing the world's largest oil refinery in Lagos, Nigeria. When completed, the $25 billion refinery will process about 650,000 barrels per day of crude oil, making it the largest single-train refinery in the world. Dangote Refinery will produce Euro V quality gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, and polypropylene. The pipeline infrastructure at the refinery is the largest anywhere in the world, with 683 miles to process 3 billion cubic feet of gasoline per day. The refinery site covers 10 square miles in the Lekki Free Zone, near the Lekki Lagoon. It's strategically located to ship refined petroleum products to international markets with ease. Nigeria ranks 10th in the world regarding oil reserves, and building a refinery of this magnitude is a big step for Africa's largest economy. Where do you think you can find the world's largest urban community? Egypt's new capital city, which takes up our number 2 spot. About 40 miles east of Cairo lies the new capital city of Egypt, a 270 square mile urban settlement. The new capital city is part of a bigger initiative known as Egypt Vision 2030. Cairo, the current capital, is getting congested with nearly 20 million people living there, hence the need for this mega project. Upon completion, the $45 billion smart city will house 6.5 million residents in 21 residential districts. The city will also have 25 commercial districts, educational institutions, 1,250 mosques, and 663 hospitals and clinics. It will also house a recreational park double the size of New York City's Central Park, 35 square miles of solar energy farms, and several artificial lakes. The smart city itself will have well-designed streets with smart monitoring of traffic congestion and accidents. It will focus on renewable energy for a green environment, all while using the IoT to save power consumption. Though the project hasn't been named, we're optimistic it'll be worth the hype. And the most impressive and massive mega project in all of Africa is the Grand Inga Dam in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The Grand Inga Dam, a proposed hydroelectric dam in Inga Falls on the Congo River, is the biggest construction project in Africa. Grand Inga could produce up to 40,000 megawatts of electricity, over twice the power generating capacity of the Three Gorges Dam in China, and more than a third of the total electricity produced in Africa. Grand Inga Dam is expected to cost an estimated $100 billion. Including the transmission lines needed to carry its power across Africa. The Grand Inga Dam is a series of 7 proposed hydroelectric power stations at the site of Inga Falls in the Republic of Congo. Each of the 7 dams could be owned by different investors. If built as planned, the 40 to 70 gigawatt project would be the largest power station in the world and would end the era of low power generation in the region.